You're watching a Bologna with me, Mr. Bologna. And yeah, that's Bologna. If you stick around to the end of the video, I promise you it'll be worth it. I'll be showing you the skeleton of a rodent that I dissected out of an owl pellet back in 2008, as well as reading you the fictional story I wrote about owl pellets on the back of this little packet. Wolf Ridge, ELC. That was the trip my middle school class took in 2008. If you are a school student in America or went to school in America, in grade school, middle school, your class might have had the opportunity to go on a trip, be it to a cave, a historical site, maybe even out of state to Washington, D.C. We went to an ecological reserve. It was supposed to be a week of fun, friendship, and bonding. Also, ropes courses and rock climbing. Those two definitely happened. The other ones, up for debate, and that's why I'm talking about it now. During the trip, one night, everyone was hanging out, having snacks and drinking soda, and the thing that was happening at the time, the cool thing to do, was to call girls baby or babe, even if you weren't dating, and no one was dating. We were all in middle school. The popular kids were calling girls baby and babe, and I kind of wanted to, hey, I'd love to be a little popular, so I also started doing that. Yes, I know, stupid and misogynistic, but we're gonna get to that. One of my best friends at the time saw me doing this and was like, hey, that's stupid and misogynistic, and took me aside and we talked about it. And yes, he was right, and I began to understand his points, but then he kind of kept going. And I realize now, and years after when I reflected on it, but not in the moment, I just thought I was being a very bad friend. He was emotionally abusing me. He was threatening our friendship based on this action of mine and how it was perceived to have impacted him. And I'm in 6th grade, right? So this is a lot. And when that happened, I broke down. I cried a bunch. And it took me a while to be able to get to the point where I could forgive this person. I had realized too late. I did not get that chance to say that I forgave them. I told a half-truth in one of my recent videos about my first channel being deleted. While it is true, my first channel I deleted. The first channel that I ever made videos on this platform on is still out there. And that channel was made with that friend. I hope if you have someone in your life that might not have said sorry, but you think deserves forgiveness, do it, because there might come a point where you can't give that forgiveness. So this got sad. I don't think I really have a good segue from the last part of the video to this one. I just wanted to say that stuff because I saw this. I should have said that in the beginning. I saw this in my room the other day, and that's what got me to here. If you've stuck around this long, I suppose it's only fair I show you the skeleton of the rodent that still somehow remained in the pack. Oh, come on, focus. Focus, you know you want to focus. No. But yeah, there we go. Now, the owl pellet story. One day, I was walking through the forest, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, I heard something very quiet. I turned around and was shocked to see an owl swooping down right towards me. I hadn't noticed earlier because owls are silent flyers. The owl had gulped me up, but not all of me, because they can't swallow stuff like bones and fur, or they'd choke. Instead, the owl barfed my bones and farted out or threw it. Somehow, the owl evacuates the owl pellet. We're just gonna skip over that. I do not know what that word is. Then, in animal heaven, God told me, scientists dissect my owl pellet and study me. They said that is how they figure out what the owl eats. I'd like to take this moment to thank the patrons. Thank you, Rad Dad. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Pest. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Stoop. You are all amazing Bolognites, and your support means the world to me. And now, the So Long Serenade, which I'm going to sing by request of Zombie Blacksmith in the voice of Doofenshmirtz. So long, farewell, so long, farewell, I'm happy you were here today. So long, farewell, so long, farewell, oh yeah, that's baloney. You see, it's hard to do the Doofenshmirtz voice saying words that he doesn't typically say. I'm gonna save my reputation really quickly and do a good Doofenshmirtz. Betty the Platypus? What are you doing with my innator? Thank you. That's baloney.